Oh, hey guys, today I want to show you a solution to a lighting problem that I'm going to solve in one of my rooms. So over here we have my family room. It's like our playroom, our gaming room, our TV room, as well as exercise room, and I'm having a few problems. First of all, the light switch is on the outside of the room, which is kind of inconvenient, but not too big of a problem. But the biggest problem is that when you go into the room and you turn on the light, these lights take forever to turn on. So they're really old and they've already warmed up a little bit, but it took a while to get them set up. So we're gonna replace these BR30 lights and with some smart bulbs, and it's gonna really help and make this room much brighter and more fun to use. And I'm gonna do this today for only about $60, all within 5 minutes. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you, and today we're going to be reviewing the Sengled BR30 light bulb. So last year, I did a review on the A19 bulb, which these only cost $10, so I want to check out these BR30s. Now if you want to buy one bulb, it's about $15, and for a set of 4, it's $60, and if you want the set with a hub, it's about $80. Now these bulbs do not connect directly to your Wi-Fi network, which is really nice because that relieves strain off of your Wi-Fi. These do require a hub, so you can get the Sengled Hub, and this supports up to 50 different connected lights. But if you already have an existing hub like the Samsung SmartThings hub, you can connect directly to that. You can also use a Wink hub or the new Amazon Echo Plus that can connect with Zigbee technology. So these do support Zigbee, and it's really great that it has that, so you can easily connect it to existing hubs and you would just need to buy a bulb without having multiple hubs laying around. So taking a look at the specs of the BR30, it does have a 9-watt max, it's 650 lumens, as well as it's 2700 on the Kelvin scale. So that's a bit of a soft white light. Now, if you're looking for something that's more daylight, they do have an Element Plus that's the A19 style that you can check out. Now, these do have 25,000 hour life, which is amazing, as well as it supports the Zigbee 1.2.1 technology. So today we're going to get these set up, and we're going to use the Sengled Hub to set these up. If you want to pair these with another hub, you will need to put them into pairing mode. They come preset to pair with a Sengled Hub. But if you want to put these in pairing mode, you just turn them on, and then you would flip the switch 5 different times on and off, and then they will start blinking and they'll be in pairing mode. But to make it easy today, we're just going to be using the Sengled Hub that you can get with a package. And since I already had one, I didn't need to buy one, which was great because that's easy to save some money that way. So let's go and get these paired up, and then we're going to add them to our Google Assistant and Amazon Echo, show you how easy that is to add new bulbs if you already have added an existing bulb before, as well as how to connect them through the home control settings. So let's go into the other room and get set up. If you are setting these up and this is your first Sengled Hub, you will need to connect this with your Wi-Fi network, and you do that by plugging this in and plugging the Ethernet cable right into the back of your Wi-Fi router. Then you'll need to go download the Sengled app, available on Android or iOS, and go through the setup process on the hub. You'll also need to create an account if you haven't done so yet. Once you finish the setup through the Sengled app, you can unplug this and plug it into any other location. You don't have to have it always wired through the Ethernet to the hub. The hub will connect to this via Wi-Fi, and then this will connect to the bulbs and control them and turning them on and off and being able to dim them. The hub is all set up and I'm ready to put it in the lights. Now, one of the things I really like about smart light bulbs is it's really easy to do. It's just changing out a light bulb. There's no complicated electricity or electrical wiring that you have to deal with. So I'm ready to go. Let's give the clock 5 minutes and let's see if I can get this done. Now we need to go into the Sengled Element Home application, and this is where you will connect your hub. You do need to be on the 2.4 gigahertz network, as well as the same network that the hub is plugged into. To add our bulbs, we just need to go to the menu in the top left and then select Devices. Now that it has found the hub, you will just need to tap the Add Bulb button. And here it is asking for the code or the MAC ID, and that is found on the side of the box. So there, I just scan the bulb, and it found it, so I'm going to select Next. So I'm actually going to add these one at a time and make sure that the number on the box matches up with the number on the bulb. And then when you connect them, it will flash indicating that it has been connected. And then here I can actually adjust the name. So I'm going to name this Family Room 2 and then click Save. And here it's asking what room we want it to go in, and I'm going to select Family Room and select Save. And then with each bulb that you do buy, they will plant one tree, which is pretty awesome. So they've already planted about 50,000 trees. So a great reason to support Sengled. So here you can choose where you want your tree planted. So now I can turn off the whole family room just by turning this off or on. And now let's go and add the other bulbs. So now we have added all 4 bulbs in the room, so I can turn them all off or all on really easily. I can also go into the family room and I can adjust the brightness. So right now it's sitting at 59%. So here I can go all the way up to 100 and that really brightens up the room. And then if we go down all the way to 0, it of course turns them off, but let's just go to the 10%. So there adds a little nice dim lighting into the room. And if I wanted to make it even dimmer, I can just turn off a couple of bulbs. So let's brighten that back up a little bit. And then here we can see the bulbs that are selected. We can have them each on or off individually. We can change all those settings right there. And then we can also adjust the brightness on the individual bulbs. Now, under the advanced settings, you can actually set up a schedule. So if you want all these lights to turn on at a certain time, you can do that or turn off. So one of the cool things about the Sengled bulbs is this wake up time. So you can set a wake up time and then it will gradually brighten the lights at the time that you want to wake up. And that's really nice, especially if in the morning it's a little too dark outside. This will naturally wake you up. And there you can just set the start time. If we go into the family room, we can also change the name. So if we want to edit the bulbs, we can do that there. We can edit the name of the family room. We can choose a different room that we want it to be called. And then we can also change the image of what the family room looks like. So we could just select any image that we have out of our gallery. If you go back to the dashboard, here you have the home, and then over here you have the stats. Now the Sengled bulbs also show you the amount of usage that they are using. So it's going to tell you how much decrease you have since your previous bulbs and how much CO has been absorbed, how many trees you have planted. Here I can go under total power, so I can see exactly how much these are using, when, and I can check all of the consumption there, week, month, year. So if we go under month, you can see that I've used less than a kilowatt. So then here we can check under each individual light bulb how much money we've saved, the power consumption, the online time, as well as how many power cycles that it has. Over here under the profile, you can adjust your name and sign in and out, delete your account. And then here you can see some more information about Sengled World coming soon. So that is how you add all of the bulbs. Now let's add this to our Google Assistant. So we just need to go into the Google Home application. If you have never added a smart device, select the menu in the top left corner here. And here you see the home control options. So then down here, we're going to select Add a Device. And then we are going to scroll down and find Sengled Home. And here you will just sign into your Sengled account, and then it will add your devices to your Google Home to be able to control them. So now it shows those 4 lights that we have added. Right here I can tap and select a room. So here I'm going to choose a room, and I actually am going to choose downstairs. And then I'm going to go through and do that for all of these lights. And if you wanted to add a nickname, you could do that right there. I'm going to tap Done. And then got it. So now all I need to do is activate my Google Assistant. Hey Google, turn off the lights downstairs.
Sure, turning 4 lights off.
Hey Google, turn on the lights downstairs.
Sure, turning 4 lights on.
Hey Google, turn the downstairs lights to 100%.
Sure, setting 4 lights brightness to 100%.
So pretty easy to use, and then I can even turn off individual lights. Hey Google, turn off family room 1.
Okay, turning off family room 1.
If you have already added a Sengled Hub to your Google Home and you're just adding a new bulb, you can just use the command sync my devices or sync my lights, and it will then discover those new devices, and you can go in the Google Home app and add them. Now, if you want to add these to your Amazon Echo, you just need to go into the Amazon Alexa app. To add new lights to this, we just need to go into the menu and go into skills, and then we're going to search for Sengled. And then I'm going to enable the skill and sign into my account and grant permissions. All right, now I need to close the window and then discover the devices. So now it found those 4 new devices, and here you can see that our names have been added. And if I tap on these, I can easily control them. I can turn them on or off, and then here I have the brightness settings as well. And if I want to add them to a room, I would just need to go into groups, add a group, and then I'm going to start a new group, and we're going to call this one the same. We're going to call it downstairs. Select next. And then you can go through and choose the lights you want. So here I want the family room lights and select save. And then we can easily ask Alexa to turn those off. Turn off the downstairs lights.
Okay.
Turn on the downstairs lights.
Okay.
Here's a quick glance at the room before I install the Sengled bulbs. Now these bulbs are a little more on the daylight category. And now let's take a look at a after of the room with the new Sengled bulbs at 100% brightness. And there you have it. That is the finished product. So I'm actually really happy with these lights. First impression is they look great. It's really bright in here, very easy to see, and it's instantly turning on. It doesn't have to take time to warm up. Now I am using these bulbs and these little floodlights, but upstairs I actually have some can lights that I can easily install these in. Now if you don't have a cap, you would just need to buy a cap for the bottom of the light, but this would actually work really well because it's pretty hard to go and get a new wired light switch to control those lights. So to add these is very inexpensive, and then I can easily control them with my voice. Okay, Google. Turn off family room 1.
Sure, turning off family room 1.
Okay, Google. Set family room 1 brightness to 1%.
You got it. Setting family room 1 brightness to 1%.
So if you already have the SmartThings Hub and you're considering getting these Sengled bulbs, some of the benefits of using the SmartThings Hub that you already have is you can control it with if this then that, and then you can easily set up schedule, and if you leave it will automatically turn off the lights. So with the Sengled Hub it worked really well. You can easily control everything right from there. You can set a schedule, you can set scenes, and you can have it automatically turn on in the morning, which was very handy to have. So now that these bulbs are connected to the hub as well as connected to the Wi-Fi router, that means that you can control them from anywhere. So if I leave the home and I notice one of the bulbs is still on in one of the rooms that I've set up, I can easily talk to my Google Assistant on my phone and turn them off from anywhere. And you can also check the Sengled application and quickly turn them off. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you guys have any further questions about these products, let me know in the comments below, and there will be a link to these and all the different Sengled bulbs that you can check out in the description. And if you'd like to see more of the videos about smart home tech that I've covered, check out the playlist over here on the side. And if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe so that you can be notified of my new and upcoming videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.